Jadon Sancho is in the news. The news just broke earlier today. He is going to be left off the first team. He's going to be training on his own. He's going to the exact. This is from TNT Sports. It says, breaking news, Manchester United announced that Jadon Sancho will remain on a personal training program with 2 M's, so you know it's serious,
E,
bro.
Damn. He's on a programa, bro.
So that's when you know it's serious. He says, away from the first team group, pending resolution of squad discipline issue. And the squad discipline issue must be related to the Instagram post and tweet of basically him defending himself because he was left off the roster from the last game. I don't remember who they played.
Yeah.
Was he the one, or was it Damari Gray who posted? No, was it him or Damari Gray that posted like it's hard, blah blah blah, when you're not treated with respect?
That was Damari Gray, and he was immediately. Clearly, his agent was like, "Yo, post something to get Everton to get this move done."
And make sure the fit is nice when you post.
I was gonna say, I think all this started because Ten Hag called him out publicly in the media, saying Sancho isn't in the team, he's not playing because he doesn't train hard enough.
So he said, "Don't believe everything you hear." Oh,
yeah,
that's what it was.
He's going against what the manager said publicly, and he's
imagine he just wrote cap. Oh damn! Ten Hag is like, "What do you mean this means lie?
So
it means hat."
So somebody is. I mean, I don't know. It's not even about who's lying, who's not lying. It's just look. Eric Ten Hag clearly has a problem with Jadon Sancho. Is not, putting him on the team sheet for a lot of these matches. He's not getting even last year. Jadon Sancho has not really been getting like a long run of games to really find a place on this team, and I guess it just came to a point where he felt like he had to say something and defend himself. Because
how old do you think Jadon Sancho is?
Jadon Sancho's very young. Is he 23?
I think he's
exactly
20.
right.
Oh, it's 23.
He's
23.
Yeah, he's
Don't
25.
you feel like we've been talking about him for 15 years?
Yeah. He was at Dortmund. He was at
Dortmund for a hot minute. He was probably, I don't want to say he's the first because I know other people have done it, but I think he was the first high-profile English player to be like, peace, I'm going out of England to prove to y'all got this wrong. It hasn't worked out since he came back. In 2021 is when he was transferred to Manchester United. It hasn't been a good run. 2021 is 2.5 years at this point.
He came during Rangnick, right?
No, he was before Ralph Rangnick.
No, it was either Ole.
He was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Okay, right?
Because Ole played him on the left. When at Dortmund, he was flourishing on the right. And there was no other place to play him, so they played him on the left. And it clearly wasn't going well. And it hasn't gone well. If you look at his career stats, he has 137 games played for Borussia Dortmund. That's from 2017 to 2021. He scored 50 goals.
It's pretty good for... Did he play as a midfielder or as a winger?
Yeah, he's a winger midfielder. Cuts in.
More as a winger than as a number 10.
I bet you if really we should be looking at assists. But in 82 games for Manchester United, 82 matches, he scored 12.
Yeah, not great.
Like,
I would say, too, look at the number of minutes he's played, because most of those have been substitute appearances. He's not getting the type of run out that he was getting. I mean, look,
I don't want to... I'm cool with him
but let me just, for context, okay? 82 games, 12 goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider Nicolas Pepe for a lot of you, would you consider him a flop? I think most people would.
Yeah, without doubt.
At Arsenal, he played 127 games, and he scored 112 games. He scored 27 goals.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho is 12 and 82. Yeah, well, that's less matches. That's, to give you an idea, both roughly around the same price. I know it's not exact, but both roughly the same price. What do we look at a flop? Sancho, we're looking at maybe because he's a lot younger. We're like, you're misusing him. He's got so much more potential. And I do believe that. I do believe he has so much more potential. But this Manchester United is starting to seem to me a little bit like, depending on who you are, this could be a bit of I don't want to call it a black hole for players.
I would call it a black hole.
Yeah. I mean,
is Manchester United the new Chelsea?
Oh, no.
No, let me ask you a question, though, genuinely. Who is the last player that transferred to United and, like, genuinely improved? Because I feel like they've had a lot of high-profile signings that have ended up, not working out that well.
That's a great question.
Is this an improvement? I thought, I guess it's not an improvement necessarily, but I thought Lukaku did all right. For the level of criticism that he was getting was not I think fair or accurate to what he was actually delivering. He was getting a fair amount of goals, doing pretty well, but he wasn't, Ronaldo. He wasn't like delivering like Harry Kane or the consistency.
I'll go on record as saying it might be almost impossible to be the 9 at Manchester United.
Okay.
The amount of pressure hoisted on you by those fans to both be consistent, play your heart out, leave it all on the pitch, never make a mistake, because we've seen, especially with a certain player on their back line, you make a simple mistake or consistently make a bunch of mistakes.
Consistently make simple mistakes.
And your mom come out and try to argue with the fans about the way they treat you. It's clear that every little mistake. Look at the way Scott McTominay is balling right now for Scotland. Top of their group. I believe he has the most goals or tied for the most goals in Euro qualifying. His kid's a beast. And he's not even playing as a defensive midfielder. He's playing as a bit more of an advancer. Certainly, he's springing the attack a bit more. He's being used in a way Manchester United has never used him. And now people are saying, like, wait a minute. Are we the problem? Because he seems to be. He ain't even getting on the pitch and he's balling for his home country.
Are we the baddies?
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm starting to think when it comes to Jadon Sancho, bro, do whatever you got to do. Unfortunately, if you did this a month earlier, you would have gotten a chance to be transferred. Now you can't until January. But do whatever you got to do to get off this team because this team is holding you back.
So it's interesting. What's the let's do that reality check. Is Sancho really good, or is Erik ten Hag rating him correctly? Like, are we putting too much stock in Jadon Sancho? Because he did come from Dortmund. He didn't light it up at Dortmund. He was a good player.
He lit it up.
I don't know.
I saw a tweet earlier today that was from the official Champions League account after Dortmund played PSG, and it was a legitimate question: which player would you rather have for the future, Kylian Mbappe or Jadon Sancho? Like, that was the level this dude was at. When he was playing in Germany, like top 5 future players in the world.
His last year at Borussia Dortmund, he had 26 matches played, 8 goals, 11 assists.
Okay.
He was a kid.
Yeah.
A kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's trash or anything.
The year before that, he had 17 goals. 2019, 2020, 17 goals, 16 assists.
That's a solid,
The year before that, but how old was he in 2018? If he's 23 now, he was 18.
He was 18, yeah.
18 years old. He had 34 games played, 12 goals, 14 assists.
Yeah. So it's Manchester United.
Yeah.
We
came to a conclusion.
We got it.
And Gilter.
We got him, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen. The matter has been settled.
Sorted, as y'all like to say out there. This is. I feel bad for Manchester United fans because they haven't gotten to see the best of Jadon Sancho. Yeah. And this isn't their fault either. Manchester United fans, I don't think hold as much fault here as maybe they do with a Maguire. You know what I mean? Where it's a little bit, you kind of have, you've gone too far.
Pogba?
Paul Pogba was
100% Paul Pogba. Although a lot of the fans did back him. The media attacked Paul Pogba more. Jadon Sancho, his ops are the coaches. It's not the fans. Manchester United fans have done nothing wrong that I've seen with Jadon Sancho. I remember Flex defending this guy. We haven't put him in the right position. We haven't given him a chance to ball. I don't think Manchester United as a whole, as the median for Manchester United fans, are not at fault. It's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's Ralf Rangnick, and it's Erik ten Hag. Maybe there's something we're not seeing with the way he trains. Maybe he's lazy. I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
But for him to come out and post that Instagram post, basically saying that he trains hard and basically going against everything Erik ten Hag said, it's going to put you in a bad position with your employer when you're telling you.
After you do that, you also can't do anything crazy like go to New York City.
Well, he deleted the post because I believe they asked him to do that, and then we get this photo of him in New York City
with Eric Wan-Bissaka.
He went to John Wall.
Eric Wan-Bissaka.
I heard Aaron for some reason. I didn't hear that.
I did say Eric in my head.
He went to John Wall's birthday party in New York, and
who knew John Wall was still popping like that?
John Wall, everybody loves John Wall. Yeah. He's one of the streets will never forget.
He is a streets will never forget.
Okay, so I mean, he's allowed to do this. This is during their time off.
Yes, but. And first of all, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has. I just want to rate the fit.
Okay.
I just looked down.
We interrupt this Cooligans episode.
Yeah, I
to
think
rate
he's
the
wearing
fit.
Louis Vuitton runners.
Is that what those?
No,
are?
those are Asics. Yo, shouts to Mike. No, those might be Balenciagas. He's wearing runners. Let's start there.
Okay.
He's wearing runners. The jeans, the pants are a little too tight. But he's wearing runners. It's 2023, my guy. Too much ice.
My pants are the exact same tightness. I don't know why.
Well, then maybe. Yo, your pants are also too tight,
Bro,
dog.
Let's see. Let's
Thin
get an
boys
ISO on the
unite.
Nah,
belts.
dog. We off that by like 12 months now, bro. But too much ice.
Too much?
Yeah, too much ice.
Damn, bro, you sounding broke right now.
Nah, broke boys only, dog.
don't
No,
know
you know
about
what
this.
it is? It's like it's a little too much. Like they don't know who I am, but they'll know because of the ice. I'm a big deal.
Okay, well,
you know
that's
what I mean?
That's the point of ice. That's the point of ice.
Nah, it's too much water, dog. You flooding the streets. Eric Wan-Bissaka looks like
Aaron
Aaron
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka is looking at his like. Yeah, I don't think I should be in this photo. That's the look on his face. Like, yo, maybe I should post for a picture right now. But yeah, you're not allowed to do this. But
yeah. So it just, I guess,
it sends the wrong message.
it's
Like I'm having a
used-
good time,
Yeah,
even though I'm not getting playing time.
It's used as
Ammo. Ammo.
material as why he's not totally dedicated. You should be training when you are off, not getting any minutes with your club and not called to your national
Right.
team.
You should be trying to score goals and assists on your days off.
Why aren't you playing EAFC training? All right now.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing this.
Shouts to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's now you Dominican as well.
So look, I think it just highlights that Manchester United are in the mud, bro. It is the everything,
Manchester United, bro.
everything going on with their player. Obviously, they got criminal players that are facing allegations.
Bro.
They have players' moms defending them.
This is one of those like, Mom, you're not helping.
Okay.
This is this
Because
situation.
Of all we got, they saw Luis Rubiales' mom, and she was like, what English food am I gonna have to starve myself from
Yeah.
to help protect my son Harry Maguire?
Or if you really want to make a statement, you want to show people you serious, you eat English food until they stop disrespecting your son.
So they're kinder to Harry, okay? Harry?
Let me tell you something. I mean, we're Latinos, right? Our moms can be overbearing, can be highly over-involved in our lives.
Yeah.
What would you have had to do for your mother to come out and make a statement of support?
There's no way a Latino mom is ever getting this involved. She
There's no chance.
She would be like, if she sees something public like about you, she'd be like, "What'd you do?" What everybody's saying, they're right.
Yeah.
Because
the first question my mother would have in Spanish, she would say, "Why are you embarrassing me?" That would be the statement my mother would give. I apologize for my son. I did not raise him this way.
That's the approach. Because look, Fabrizio Romano had tweeted out some of the quotes from his mom, and she means well, but it's gonna you get back in the locker room and everybody's gonna be like, Harry, your mom's getting involved, like what's going on? But some of the quotes, it starts there as a mom, seeing the level of negative and abusive comments in which he's receiving, which is receiving from some fans, pundits, and the media is disgraceful and totally unacceptable to any walk of life. Never mind someone who works his socks off for club and country, which we know. We know that Harry Maguire works hard and is trying very hard.
We know he's trying.
Yeah.
That's not the problem.
Effort
has never been the issue.
She also goes on. She says, "Harry has a massive heart, and it's a good job, and he's mentally strong and can handle it as others may not be able to." I understand. We know he's a good lad.
Yeah,
we know, but it's like he's. The scrutiny that you are under, where you are a Premier League footballer and captain the England national team, is going to be very, very difficult.
When I was a kid, there was a term for someone who just couldn't help themselves from making mistakes. Butterfingers at the wrong time. Tripping in front of the girl they like. Stuff like that. It was a term that I hate to say fits Harry Maguire's face too well.
Okay.
And it's dingus. You know what I mean?
Wow. You brought that one back.
When I was a kid, bro, if you were just a general kind of klutz at the wrong time.
Doofus.
You know what I'm talking about? Doofus is like a consistent thing, but just like right when the chips are down and we need you the most.
Yeah.
You, for some reason, why are both your shoes tied together? You know what I mean?
LeBron pointing at J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
Like,
it's 100% what it is.
We know you're good,
Yeah,
but why now?
You did it for 99% of the time, but we needed you here. That's a dingus.
Yeah, he gave up the own goal against Scotland. England ended up winning the game, but he subs into this game and gives up an own goal. It's
Did you
just not good.
see them ask Steve Clark, the manager / head coach of Scotland, hey, what would you say about Harry Maguire, who a lot of people are saying is the best player for Scotland on the pitch since he scored the goal? Would you want Harry Maguire to play for Scotland? He goes, no. Gut wrenching, bro.
Man,
could you think about it, man? Could you just
take a moment to ponder?
Could you
think about his feelings a little bit?
contemplate? Could you wait until I finish the word contemplate at least to answer, bro?
So look, I feel bad for him, but look, a lot of people basically saying, and then the Southgate also defending him and basically saying like I confident in his play and he's a good player and he works hard.
Southgate shouldn't have put him in.
And that's the problem. It's like a lot of people are saying like for his own good.
Yeah, stop trying to defend him.
Stop trying to defend him.
But putting him out there.
Yeah,
bro.
like just let him figure it out. I mean, he has to deliver, get good performances, and people giving him an opportunity like, no, we trust you. We're gonna give you you've done well in the past, so we're gonna give you an opportunity. It's like, yo, you're making it harder for him a little bit. It's he's not getting out of the rut.
This is like handing a rambunctious child a knife to just prove they're not gonna hurt themselves or anybody. Right. And this is how you got a knife stuck in your thigh, guy, because you gave it to a child.
We gave you.
You don't have to prove.
This,
every time
he needs a break. I think.
Just let the guy breathe a little bit, man. You should have gotten that move to West Ham, dog.
Yeah, man, it's a bummer.
You should have went for free, dog.